What's going on, guys? Today we're out at the NC State Fairgrounds. You can see them back here behind me. We're gonna be taking down some trees right by the old grist mill over here. So let's get into it. I wore all of them. Yeah, I don't have any left. Well, no, they're all dirty. They're all in the hamper. I have like 4 of them. These are just, they're all sticky. They're getting all over my thing. That's better. So this is the old grist mill. It's in the very back of the State Fairgrounds. If you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. It's really cool. During the fair, they usually have like hush puppies or something. In this clip, you'll see me tying in with my cable lanyard before I make a cut on any tree. I'm supposed to tie in twice, so just in case if I cut one, I still have one safety to hold me in the tree. My second tie-in you'll see here is the zigzag and moving rope configuration. I would say there's no way to argue against using moving rope for crane removals. It is just the fastest way to use a crane. So you can see we're using the grapple saw, and the whole point we do that is just so that I don't have to go out to the end of each limb and tie it on. All he has to do is reach up there and grab it, and I stay right at the main trunk of the tree and just cut limbs one at a time. It also helps us balance it. As you can see, that limb is really nice and flat, and that helps us to move things out to the chipper and set them down really easily. They're not tip heavy because we're cutting them, right at the grapple saw, but they're really nice and balanced. So we really enjoyed using that method. So this one, as you can see, kind of comes back at me right there. That's the biggest thing that you need to be prepared for when you're climbing in a tree. You need to be ready for that limb to go anywhere. And the more of them you see, the more you'll kind of anticipate where it's going to go. But you got to be loose. You got to be staying liquid up in the tree. Otherwise, you're going to get smacked by one of those logs. Because everyone makes mistakes. You don't get it perfect every time. So this is a good shot of the grapple saw doing what it typically does by itself. We can put it out there on the end of the limb and it can grab and cut the limb and then take it back to the chipper. But as you'll see, the tip kind of drops because it cuts it right where it grabs it. There's no balance. We just used it in this particular scenario to take a little bit of weight off the end of this one. So in the next pick, you can just grab the whole thing and it'll be balanced just right. So we just busted a hydraulic line on the ground. So I thought I'd do a quick rappel video. We're still up here over the old mill in the pond, but I'm gonna be going down on the zigzag. So let's see it. Tail out. All right. There we go. Yeehaw. Okay, so we've been on break for a few minutes. We busted a hose on the crane. The on-site guy is here. He's gonna fix it for us. So we'll get somebody to talk you through that. Looks like you got the right one.
Yeah, somewhere in here.
Is that it? Ah, the one. It's got it. Nice.
No matter which direction.
Nope. So you gotta change out the press die. All right, voila. Like it.
Better put that on first, Andy.
No, I can't. I gotta turn the hose to put this one on.
Okay, you gotta put it on the 90. Hopefully it ends up with the 90 turned the right direction.
Yeah, hopefully.
Might be a problem. Another inch.
It started.
So we got it going. Crane's back up in the air. We'll get suited up shortly. And we're actually starting the time lapse now. We didn't do it earlier, but we're gonna start it now. Perfect. Alright, now we got a saw change. Big boy. Now we've switched over to a rope choker. The tree is getting a little bit too big around for the grapple saw to grab, and it makes it a lot easier to get it weighted right with that rope choker. So we switch over to that when the wood gets big. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I was very disappointed with the time lapse. I forgot to start it until halfway through, and then when we were halfway through the second half, it cut out because the camera got too hot. So we didn't get a whole lot, but what we got, the shot turned out really cool. So let us know if you have any questions in the comments. I'll be happy to answer those when I get around to it. But that is the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one.